You know, there came a time about actually 30 years ago, this month of March, it just dawned on me. We were playing in my bedroom as a band, a full band, large amplifiers, full drum set, bass amp stacked to the ceiling. And it's actually 30 years this month. That's why it just dawned on me a few weeks ago, because I was looking through some pictures of, when we played in 1984 of March. Billy was on drums, Ron on guitar, John on bass, and myself also on guitar. And it was funny. We used to play during the day hours, like according to everybody's work schedule or school schedule. So we played like 10:30 in the morning, 11 o'clock, 12 noon, and what happened at the time, I was living in a 4-family house, and there was a kid that played drums right on the opposite side of my bedroom wall. So we used to bang on each other's wall all the time. If I was playing the guitar too loud, he would bang on the wall. If he was playing the drums too loud, I would bang on the wall, And then we started really banging on the wall. I mean, I used to run into the wall with my arm and everything. But anyway, that was a regular event, If there was noise going on, so one of us had our stereo up too loud, the other guy, the kid would bang on the wall, or I would bang on the wall. So anyway, we're playing with the band one day, and I'm sitting on my bed leaning against the back of the wall. And I remember we played for hours. We were playing so loud that I could feel a vibration on the wall. And I'm saying to myself, I know it's the kid banging on the wall, because, we're playing so loud at like 10:30 in the morning. He's probably sleeping. So I just felt this banging, like boom, 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 So anyway, we finished our playing. I never heard any banging after we shut all, the amps down and left or whatever. That was it. So I happened to run into the kid one day, and I said, look, I was sorry about this morning. I know we were playing rather loud. And he goes, what are you talking about? I said, I felt heard you banging on the wall because we were playing so loud. He goes, I wasn't home. My mother wasn't home, nor was I home. So I couldn't figure out what was going on. I'm saying, I just blew it off. I blew it off. I was like, kid's crazy. Maybe he was high or something and you don't remember banging on the wall. So anyway, a year or two went by, and my uncle and my cousin came over to repanel my bedroom. So what happened is my uncle started, he was banging some holes in the wall to try to repatch, stuff before he put the new panel up. So what happened is he happened to bang a hole in the wall where we would bang all the time. And he goes, Robert, come over here and look at this. He was on a ladder, so I got up on the ladder and I looked down into the hole of the wall, and there must have been hundreds of pounds of plaster just piled up, like to maybe 4 feet high, just piled up. So I realized it wasn't from us banging on the wall, but what it was is we were playing so loud for so long, over a period of maybe a year at that time we played, that the actual plaster from the wall was collapsing behind the wall. So I didn't realize that. I'm like, wow, this must have been from us banging on the wall. But then again, when we banged on the wall, you never heard anything fall. So that day when I was leaning against the wall, what was happening is we were playing so loud that the plaster was actually falling and caving in, I guess, behind both sides of the wall. His wall and my wall, I guess pieces were just falling apart from the volume we were playing. I mean, we always had a habit of turning everything up very loud. So even when we used to play in different spots, of going back in the early days in the '80s and stuff, they didn't have the technology they have today. So we would use like boom boxes and stuff like that. And anytime you went to listen to the recording, it was horrible. It was so over deviated and loud, you could never make heads or tails out of anything. It just sounded like, because we were always so loud. So that's, part of playing in the band. Thank God none of us have like permanent ear damage. Well, I mean, we've had our share of problems with ears due to, many, many years of loud music. But thank God, none of us really lost any hearing or anything like that. So just wanted to share that story with you. It was 30 years ago this month that we did that. So take care.